Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this match between the Delhi Demons and the Punjab Power. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones.
And no threat of rain anytime soon.
Great work, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Not sure what's running through the captain's minds here. This pitch...
That's off the middle of the bat. Misses everything. Brilliant shot, that. Beaten on the drive. Edged it. Confident appeal. Could it be? Caught, and that's stopped.
A trudge back to the pavilion. Someone with such batting skill.
Good shot. A beauty. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot. A real beauty. Just times it so well. Edged. There's no one there. Right in the slot. Right. Gone. Played all around it.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to...
The fall of that wicket, we have a new bat. Great shot. Great shot through the gap. Picks the gap perfectly. Right off the middle of the bat.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Livingston didn't mind and sent...
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's...
Spot. Good bit of timing there.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it's flown.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched.
Huge appeal.
That was a real shame. That was a good wicket to take at this stage.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out. They haven't messed about, brings up a rapid 50, hasn't let...
Got all of it, and for 6.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Couldn't have hit that any better. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top.
Well placed. Should get a single. Out. Good catch.
An innings that promised much and really...
With the fall of that wicket, the new bat... Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. That's right off the meat of the bat. Couldn't have played that any better. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to... Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence? Gone. Excellent catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees...
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
They have well and truly hammered...
Great shot. Great timing. And the innings comes to an end. The Capitals will need 182 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over. Nice shot. That's right off the meat of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing. Brilliant shot that. Couldn't have played that any better. Back go the stumps. Miss the straight ball.
It's the wicket they so...
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. Incredible shot. Straight through the covers. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, they lose the second wicket.
And with that wicket... Into the gap. Nice shot. Really good shot there. Quick onto that in the infield. Needs a direct hit.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting. Just
right out of the middle. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Moving the scoring along with an excellent 6. It's going to need better...
Edged. Loud appeal. That's just outrageous.
A trudge back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicely taken.
It's another wicket, the 4th now.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new bat. Good bit of timing there. Immaculate timing there.
Starting to get really interested.
It's a long way to walk. That has gone very, very high. Timed that brilliantly. Right. Just about timed that perfectly. June, that's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Right in the slot. Gone, played all around it.
This innings just cut short.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to... Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. There'll be runs here. A single. Six for 181. All tied up in this match. Time for a super over. Nail-biting stuff. Yep. Thick edge. Could be close. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Absolutely nailed it.
Good return, back from the deep. Oh dear, it's been a...
Didn't quite manage to get themselves. Super shot. In the air. Looks to be landing safely. Edged it. Yeah. They'll get at least one. Good piece of fielding. Yeah. They'd look for a couple here. Fantastic catch.
The first wicket is down. Can't believe they got out.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.